Castletown, where number 8, Kirwan, was the captain, and number 17, Horan, defended number 9, Matthew Peters. On the half forward, on the right, number 10, David Scully. Centre forward, number 18, Michael Butler. And on the left, number 12, Eamon. On the full forward line, on the right, number 15, full forward, number 14, Matthew Scully. And on the left, number 15, Castletown.
Welcome to Nolan Park in Kilkenny for the playing of the AIB Leinster Senior Club Hurling Championship semi-final between the Dublin champions Toole and Castletown representing County Laois. It's a blustery, very showery day. Conditions underfoot are bound to be very greasy, and the team playing from right to left, which is Castletown in the first half, will be backed by that strong wind. Pat Horan of Offaly, the referee, about to commence this semi-final. O'Toole's in the green and white, and the blue of the Laoismen. And it's Dublin on the attack with James E. Brennan. Michael Healy is number 10, ball gone over the sideline, a sideline ball for O'Toole's. Very heavy showers before this game, conditions bound to be very, very treacherous. Sean Kearns is wearing number 8 for O'Toole's, though not officially on the programme. They left a vacancy at the number 8. Sean Kearns, the man taking up that position. Ball not travelling on the ground at all. Castletown come away. Corey Cuddy playing at centre field for them. That's Pat Pringle, the full-back for O'Toole's, clearing it out. Here's Kearns once again. Nice sidestep. Ground very, very soggy. James E. Brennan, the Kilkenny man, with Eamon Morrissey playing for O'Toole's. Well blocked. David Cuddy is number 10 for Castletown. The ball dropping inside. Pringle is there once again. Pat Pringle kicks it clear for O'Toole's. The number 8 is Sean Kearns, across to the far side. Number 12, Keith Horgan, drives the ball inside. Number 10 is Michael Healy. Michael Healy goes to ground. It's a free in for O'Toole's. First free of the game for O'Toole's, just outside the 20-metre line. James E. Brennan, number 9, coming up to take it. James E. Brennan puts that ball over the bar. First score of the game, a point for O'Toole's, the Dublin champions. They lead 1-0. Just 2 minutes gone in the first half. John Lyons is the Castletown goalkeeper. Straight down the middle, dropping 45 metres out and inside it even. Eamon Kirwan, he's the Castletown captain. The ball goes to the left and it's gone wide. Brendan McLaughlin is the O'Toole's goalkeeper. Into the wind, but still a good puck. Dropping 50 metres out. Well caught by Michael Healy. He's well in the game so far. Sends the ball across to the far side. Keith Wilson knocks it back out. Joe Morris beaten, but still goes on. 15 is Kevin Flynn. Kevin Flynn gets past his man John O'Sullivan. Flynn across into the centre. Players finding it hard to hold their feet. Michael Healy onto it once again. Healy shot goes in, the goalkeeper comes out. Gets it. As Paul Donoghue came to him, here's the ball up the field for the Castletown men. Eamon Kirwan once again. David Cuddy. A shot from David Cuddy across the post and just trickles over the end line and wide. Good support for both teams here in Nolan Park. Pretty conditions are not better. David McLaughlin towards the far sideline. Joe Morris, shot half blocked down, comes after it himself. Still Joe Morris. Keith Corrigan. Ball cut out for the Castletown men. John Cuddy clears the ball up the field. Matthew Cuddy is number 14. Pat Twinkle has no hurl. Ball knocked in. Number 7 is Liam Donoghue. Ball goes inside. Knocked out by Pringle once again. Number 5 is David McLaughlin. Slipped out of the hand of David Cuddy, but he goes back and recovers. He finds he has space. David Cuddy with a good shot in for Castletown. The ball has gone over the bar. Number 10, David Cuddy, the scorer of that point. The sides are level, 1 point each. Michael Butler playing centre half forward. And Keith Wilson is playing centre half back for O'Toole's. Puck out comes to this side of the field. Cyril Cuddy with the yellow helmet leaves it there. David Cuddy overruns it. Keith Wilson knocks it back. They're all tussling. Wilson comes away with the ball for O'Toole's. Shortish clearance to James E. Brennan. Broke that ball well. Players finding it very hard to strike the ball. Ball across to this side to Michael Healy. He leaves it instead. To number 13 is Paul O'Donoghue. Paul O'Donoghue across to number 6. Number 6 is Damien Hernan. He's playing up the field. The ball drops into John Lyon's hands. Tackled by the number 17. Declan O'Brien, who's also playing for O'Toole's. And the free out for the Laois men. So Declan O'Brien, 17, is also on the team, though he wasn't announced when the teams were being read out before the game, but he's playing. And John Lyons, the goalman, will take the free. Dropping 50 metres out. Paul Gettings knocks that one up. Here come O'Toole's once again. Great catch there by John O'Sullivan. Sends Laois back up on the attack. David Cuddy doing very well to break that ball inside. John O'Sullivan is beaten to the pull. James E. Brennan sends that ball up for O'Toole's. Paul Donoghue, a chop down, a late tackle, and the Laois man has hurt John O'Sullivan, but O'Toole's have the free, and James E. Brennan is going to take it. John O'Sullivan, the Laois player, Castletown player who is down injured. A late tackle by him on Paul Donoghue gives this free to O'Toole's, which James E. Brennan will take. Castletown making a switch in their team. David Cuddy going centre half forward, and Michael Butler going centre half back, it would appear. Now James E. Brennan with a free. The sides are level at a point each. Jamesy strikes it in and sends it over the bar. 2 points for O'Toole's, 1 point for Castletown. 7.25 minutes gone in the first half. Castletown favoured by the breeze in the first half. Not terribly strong, but it gusts up every so often when there's a shower around. And John Lyons will puck out. The wind behind him, he uses that wind as the ball drops 40 metres out. Paul Gettings nudges it away. Further added to there by the number 12, Keith Horgan. Over on the far side, Kevin Flynn keeps the ball in play. Back goes PJ Cuddy. The referee blows and gives the free out to Castletown. Well, Eamon Morrissey looks like the man is not on the O'Toole's team. And Declan O'Brien in there, and Eamon Morrissey looks as if he hasn't started this game. And that could be a blow for O'Toole's. The free for Castletown is taken over on the far side by Michael Butler. The ball drops inside. Keith Wilson got a tap on the head. Ball is still in there. Nudged over towards this side. Paul Pringle. Here's Michael Healy. He's seen a lot of the ball in the first half. James E. Brennan, good pass. The Comer man playing with O'Toole's across to the far side of the field. A great ball. Jamesy is down injured having made that pass. Here's Keith Wilson going in. It's not. It's Damien Hiernan. He's on the ground. The referee hasn't blown. He has now. Oh no, he hasn't. In fact, play goes on. Hiernan is on the ground and the Laois men are softening up the O'Toole's players. Here's Jamesy once again. Hand passes it out here to his midfield partner, Sean Cairns. Sean Cairns sends that ball in. It's not going to reach the goal. O'Donoghue puts his hand up, but it breaks instead to John Cuddy. And John Cuddy clears the ball for Castletown. Liam Donoghue's pass didn't go to anyone in particular. Eamon Kirwan with the yellow helmet nudges it forward. Players finding it hard to get that ball off the ground. Number 12 is Fionn O'Sullivan. Out here to David Cuddy. David Cuddy takes a shot and the ball has gone over the bar. 2 points for O'Toole's, 2 points for Castletown, following that point by number 10 David O'Sullivan. David Cuddy. Good lively opening conditions, not good, but the players adapting quite well. Brendan McLaughlin pucking out. Broken down there by Bob Delaney. Joe Morris. He's fouled, referee has blown and gives the free to O'Toole's. Jamesy Brennan, number 9, Shiner going over to take it. A little under 60 metres out from the post, but very near the far sideline. Though it's brightening up, the rain is beginning to trickle down a little again. Blowing from right to left into Shiner's face. Didn't drive it terribly well. The goalkeeper advances. He has it in his hand trying to come out and does. Hand passes it away. Shiner cuts that ball out. Back to Sean Cairns. Sean Cairns going forward for O'Toole's. Great run by the number 8 out to Michael Healy. Michael Healy goes through, hops off a Castletown player. His shot is blocked down and well blocked down. Paul Donoghue, first man to get to the ball. Nice side step between 2 players and sends the ball. Oh, it's curled to the left and it's just gone wide. Well, it started off good, but it just drifted away from the post at the last minute and went wide. 2 points each. 11 minutes gone in the first half. John Lyons pucking out. Sun shining and raining. Here come Castletown once again. David Cuddy. Keith Wilson, number 16, doing good work. Pringle comes away with the ball. It's Paul Gettings. This is Pringle. Shot blocked down. The ball breaks out here to the Castletown player. Hand passed it back. Number 15. That's Paddy Phelan. Paddy Phelan's shot goes in and goes to the right and wide. Paddy Phelan is playing right half forward, though he's wearing number 15. David Cuddy is centre half forward. Fionn O'Sullivan is left half forward. Matty Cuddy is full forward. Well, he's not, in fact. It's Parry Cuddy who's full forward. Michael Healy grabs that puck out. Trying to get past Cyril Cuddy. Slips as he hits that ball. Ball dropping in front of the post. Caught by John Cuddy. And cleared by Paul Cuddy. Down to the far side. Back goes Dave McLaughlin, number 5. Scoops the ball out a little bit. Helped on by Ed Mulligan. Castletown player on the ground. The referee hasn't blown. I thought he had. Now here come Castletown. David Cuddy gets that pass. In front of the post, David Cuddy. Dragged to the ground. The referee blows and a penalty. A penalty for Castletown. As David Cuddy was going through, he was dragged to the ground. The referee is giving a penalty. Castletown player down injured. But a great chance for the Laois men. Well, there's 4 players on the goal. The referee seemed to indicate a penalty. Yes. Paul Gettings is coming out now. And we have Brendan McLaughlin, Peter Pringle and Aidan Mulligan manning the goal. And is it David Cuddy, number 10, who's guessed it is, who's going to take it. Keith Wilson was going to go in on the goal line. Now Paul Gettings is going in, but the referee is certainly indicating this is a penalty. 3 players on the goal. David Cuddy, a great chance for Castletown. 13.5 minutes gone in the first half. The teams level at 2 points each. Very hard to see the markings on the ground after the heavy showers, but the referee wants the players way back. Here's David Cuddy, a penalty for Castletown. Blocked and gone over the line. Brendan McLaughlin blocked the ball, but the umpire was quick to go for the flag. The force of the shot took it just over the line. It's a goal for Castletown. They lead 1-2 to O'Toole's 2 points. Heavy rain again blowing from right to left into the face of the Dublin players. Trailing by a goal, and it looks as if Eamon Morrissey not playing for them. So, all to play for as we have a huge rainbow over Nolan Park. And the puck out comes to Michael Healy. Cyril Cuddy. Pardy Cuddy. Mike Butler, it was, number 18. This is Fionn O'Sullivan. Chopped down there by the number 7, Liam Donoghue. Free for Castletown on the O'Toole 65-metre line. Number 8 is Eamon Kirwan. Strikes it in and sends it all the way over the bar. Another point for Castletown. One 3 for Castletown, 2 points for O'Toole's. Puck out goes to the far side of the field. Joe Morris nudges it forward. Out comes PJ Cuddy. And still coming forward. Eamon Kirwan tripped, free up for Castletown. Just inside their own 65-metre line. Eamon Kirwan to take it. Good ball, dropping inside, sun shining into the players. Oh, it hit off his hand. 65, yes. Brendan McLaughlin looking bemused, but he did put his hand up. The ball skimmed off of his hand over the end line. A 65 the result. Paul Cuddy. Very hard to make those numbers out, but I think it's number 6. I could have said number 8 earlier on. It's Paul Cuddy. It's gone to the left. It's gone wide. Brendan McLaughlin putting his cap on. The sun shining brightly now into his eyes as the day looks like it might be clearing up. .5 minutes gone. 1-3 to 2 points. Castletown, the Laois men are ahead. Long ball down. Michael Healy gets onto it. Still Michael Healy. But the Laois player backs are doing well. Here's Paul Donoghue. Paul Donoghue, dangerous shot inside. The goalkeeper had come out. John Lyons, the goalkeeper, did well. Here's it back up the field. Kevin Flynn was on the end of that one but couldn't get to it. Here's Keith Wilson for O'Toole's. Paul Donoghue runs again with John O'Sullivan. Leaves it to Shiner instead. Did they keep the ball in play? No, the linesman has his flag up. Shiner's pass just going over the sideline. Sideline ball back up for Castletown. Cyril Cuddy, number 7, with that yellow helmet, taking it just outside his own 45-metre line. Along the ground, cut out by Jamesy Shiner. Brennan. Shot blocked down by Michael Butler. The ball goes over to Joe Morris. Joe Morris trying to get that ball up off the ground. It's not an easy thing to do. Number 6 is Damien Hernan. Listed to play at centre half back up in the forwards. Still in possession over there, trying to get that ball up. And the ball is broken away. Paul Cuddy nudges it forward. Over the sideline, far side of the field, the sideline ball for O'Toole's. Number 9, Jamesy Brennan, going over to take it. 50 metres out from his, 55 metres out from his own goal. Jamesy Brennan with this sideline cut for O'Toole's. That's a good one. Hurls fly, but the ball is on the ground and cleared out by Eamon Kirwan. Ed Mulligan goes up and doesn't knock it down. Ball breaks inside Pat Pringle. Here's Matty Cuddy. A ball inside. Paddy Phelan. A goal for Castletown. A goal for Castletown. Well, they opened up the O'Toole's defence. They passed the ball around. Matty Cuddy got on the end of it. He got the final pass and sent the ball into the back of the net. 2-3 for Castletown. 2 points for O'Toole's. Matty Cuddy playing corner forward now. Michael Healy once again. Cyril Cuddy beginning to get the better of him. Clears that ball up. Keith Wilson louses the ball. Fionn O'Sullivan, number 12, is in there. Referee blows. He's going to throw the ball in between 2 players. The ground very heavy, the ball not travelling on it. Keith Wilson on the ground, getting back on his feet. And Fionn O'Sullivan, the Castletown player, needs attention. 2-3 to Castletown, 2 points for O'Toole's, and just coming up to 20 minutes gone in the first half. The referee throwing the ball in. David Cuddy and Keith Wilson. Mick Butler was in there as well. Knocked away for O'Toole's, Michael Healy. Trying to get around Cyril Cuddy, cutting into the centre of the field, going cross field. Weakish enough shot. Well taken out by Bob Delaney. In fact, it was the full-back John Cuddy. This ball goes in, going to the right. Just gone wide. Just gone wide. Paul Cuddy shot going a long way in, nobody on the end of it. Brendan McLaughlin pucking out. Paul Cuddy nudges it forward. Sean Kerr's shot is blocked down. The ball may come back to him. Chopped down by the Castletown player on Keith Horgan. Jamesy Brennan to take the free, just inside his own half. Jamesy Brennan with this free on the halfway line. Across to the far side. Kevin Flynn came out. PJ Cuddy is there with him. Flynn trying to get that ball up, nobody to help him. Ball goes inside. John Cuddy clears that ball up. Paul Cuddy it was, in fact, a centre half back. Matty is there. Paul Gettings is number 2. Number 5 is Dave McLaughlin. He's playing left half back. Oh, the ball slips out of his hand, but he does well to recover. Keith Horgan, he's beaten to the pull. And here come Castletown. Oh, a wildish looking pull there from Keith Horgan, but he got away with it and cleared the ball. Sean Kearns gets around Pádraig Cuddy. Sean Kearns on a good run. Can he do anything with it now? Weak enough shot down the middle. The ball won't travel on that pitch. It's far too heavy. Bob Delaney. Pádraig Cuddy drops that ball in. Matty Cuddy on the end of it. Aidan Mulligan looks to have switched wings, or maybe he's only following the ball. Here's Fionn O'Sullivan. Leaves the ball behind him. And Paul Gettings, Peter Pringle, the full-back, clears it for O'Toole's. John Cuddy, the full-back, clears that ball up for Castletown. Nicely caught out of the sky. What a bad pass. And Castletown have the advantage once again. Pat Pringle kicking that ball clear only as far as Mick O'Sullivan. Mick O'Sullivan's shot goes in and goes to the left of the post and wide. Well, the going appears to be very, very heavy out there now. 2-3 to Castletown, 2 points to O'Toole. 23 minutes gone in the first half. That puck out was looks as if it might be placed. Keith Horgan hitting it back towards his own goal, putting his side in trouble. Mick O'Sullivan. David Cuddy's shot goes to the right and it goes wide. Well, it's a long time since O'Toole scored. They'd need to get one before half time, preferably a goal just to keep this game alive. Castletown doing very well. Here's Michael Healy, chased by Sir Cuddy once again. Sir Cuddy once again having that ball in his hand. Paul Donoghue wasn't sure where the ball was. John O'Sullivan certainly knew, clears it up the field. Parry Cuddy. Liam Donoghue sends that ball back in. This is John O'Sullivan, wearing 2 but playing left cornerback. Good clearance by the cornerback. John O'Sullivan. Hand pass it forward. David Cuddy. His ball hurled completely slipped out of his hand as it goes in and goes over the bar. Great point by the number 10. Lost the hurl completely as the ball was struck, but just about went over the bar. 2-4 to Castletown, 2 points to O'Toole's. 5 minutes plus injury time in the first half left. Puck out goes to the far side of the field. Bob Delaney. Keith Wilson lets it run on. David Cuddy leaves it there. Wilson recovers, trying to get the ball up. He's pushed in the back. And the referee had blown the whistle. The players obviously didn't hear it. And now he's cancelled a free, which is unfortunate. Keith Wilson trying to get that ball up. Ball just not travelling on that ground at all. Sean Kearns trying to one-hand it away. Fionn O'Sullivan for Castletown. Ball breaks to Kearns for O'Toole's. Hops off a Castletown player and clears the ball up the field. Kevin Flynn, he went down nicely and came up with the ball. Across to the far side. Joe Morris. That ball won't run too far on that ground and stays in play. Gets around Bob Delaney. Morris going forward. Players calling for the ball inside. Morris loses the ball. Breaks to Kevin Flynn. Referee blows and gives a free in. Jamesy Brennan going over to take it. More changes on the Castletown team. Pat Phelan gone in corner forward. Mick O'Sullivan gone in out left half, right half forward. Here's Jamesy Brennan with a free for O'Toole. They could do with a point here. He's got it for them, yes, over the bar. Their third point, but Castletown have 2 goals and 4. And there's 3 minutes plus injury time left in this first half. Sean Kearns gets onto this, but the ball is beaten away by Parry Cuddy. Aidan Mulligan back up for O'Toole's, with no O'Toole's player in that area of the field at all. Play gone a bit scrappy now. That shot has gone in, it's gone to the left, it's gone wide. Play gone very scrappy in the last few minutes. O'Toole's appearing to lose their shape and lose their way, and Castletown certainly on top after a shaky enough start. Brendan McLaughlin pucks to the far side of the field. Joe Morris puts his hand up, kicks the ball across to this side of the field to Healy and Cyril Cuddy. The ball breaks to Jamesy Brennan, leaves it behind him. Mick Butler. Paul Gettings. Loose ball once again. Number 18 is Mick Butler. Across to the far side. Down the middle. High tackle on the player, but the referee lets the play go on. Matty Cuddy's shot goes inside. Here come Castletown once again. And the ball has gone right across the post. I thought it was in the net. It's gone out for a 65. Oh, that was dangerous for O'Toole's as the Castletown players bore down on the goal. But the ball went across the post and out for a 65. Paul Cuddy with this 65. Strikes it well. Sends it in, sends it over the bar. (2-5) for Castletown, 3 points for O'Toole's. Inside the last minute of normal time in this first half. The wind appears to have died completely. Flags on the ground are barely moving. The sun's certainly not shining for O'Toole's at the moment. Jamesy Brennan driving that ball forward. Back goes John O'Sullivan for Castletown. Shot blocked down. Comes to Paul Cuddy. Coming up the field. Drives the ball forward. Matty Cuddy breaking that ball down. Paul Gettings doing well. Coming up with the ball. Going to clear it for O'Toole's. Now, chance here for O'Toole's. Keith Horan to Joe Morris. Joe Morris goes forward. A shot from Morris. Blocked by the goalkeeper. Great save by John Lyons. Not a good clearance. But Bob Delaney is there. The referee blows. It's half time. Right on the 30 minutes. And at half time in this AIB Leinster Senior Club hurling semi-final. Castletown of Laois 2-5. O'Toole's of Dublin 3 points. John Lyons' puck is a good one into the wind now. Flags blowing a little bit more than they were at the end of the first half.
Come on, Michael.
David McLaughlin's shot goes across to the far side. Michael Healy, number 10. Cyril Cuddy goes back. Referee waving play on. You know, in fact, he's giving the free. I thought he was giving the advantage. It's a free for Castletown. And Paul Cuddy, number 6, the centre half back, will take it. Just inside his own 65-metre line. Paul Cuddy, a free for Castletown. Strikes it in, it's going left. Can they keep it in play? Out over the end line and wide. Brendan McLaughlin having difficulty finding the ball. Now he has it. Time is not on O'Toole's side at the moment. 2-5 to 4 points behind. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Wind behind him. Drives it high, drives it long. Keith Wilson comes out and gets that ball into his hand. Drives the ball in. It's gone just to the left of the post and wide. It's not, in fact, it's not. It's Damien Hernan, the number 6, who's gone in full forward. Not 16. Damien Hernan is the full forward. Joe Morris left half forward. And Keith Horgan centre half forward on the O'Toole's team. So, now this is Fionn O'Sullivan. Over carrying the ball, O'Toole's win the free. James E. Brennan, number 9, going over to take it directly on the halfway line. So from the halfway line, Jamesy Shiner Brennan with his free for O'Toole's. Wind behind him, strikes it well. Ball is going right and it's gone wide.
Come on, lad. Come on, O'Toole.
John Lyons to puck out for the Leashmen, Castletown. They beat the Wexford champions in the last round after a replay. They must be on a bit of a high after that. O'Toole's coming here very much fancy today. Here's Shiner Brennan. Ball cut out by Paul Cuddy. Sending Castletown on the attack, keeping the ball low, driving it inside. Pat Phelan. Matty Cuddy comes out. Paul Gettings nudges it forward to Sean Cairns. Sean Cairns taking the ball out for O'Toole's. Joe Morris. Back goes Cyril Cuddy. Cyril Cuddy still can't get that ball up. Joe Morris leaves it instead. Paul Donoghue. Paul Donoghue drives that ball in and sends it over the bar. Good point by the number 13. 2-5 to 5 points. O'Toole's coming back into the game. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Paul Donoghue 13 the score of that point. 2 goals between the teams. (2-5) to Castletown, 5 points to O'Toole's. And the puck out coming from John Lyons. Fionn O'Sullivan. Parry Cuddy shot goes in. Pat Pringle was on his knees. He didn't have the ball though. Players piling in. Ball breaks out to Fionn O'Sullivan. A hand pass it out here to the loose player. Oh, he's got a high knock. He's gone down injured. The referee is giving a free in. Free into Castletown, and O'Toole's player having his name taken is Aidan Mulligan, number 4. Now a chance for Castletown to go another point ahead. David Cuddy puts that ball over the bar. 2-6 to Castletown, 5 points to O'Toole's. In fact, Pat Phelan it is with the white helmet. That's the man who took the free. Paddy Phelan, number 15, the scorer of that point. He's playing right half forward for Castletown. Cyril Cuddy doing nicely. Here's Pat Phelan. The other number 5 is Dave McLaughlin. Dublin man is fouled. The half-backs have switched on the O'Toole's team. Dave McLaughlin on the left. And Liam Donoghue on the right. The half-back line. James E. Brennan inside his own 65-metre line. Back on home territory here today. Sends it in. The wind is behind him, but the ball, it was always going left and it's gone wide. Castletown player down injured up on the end line. As the players are preparing for that puck out. So PJ Cuddy, the player who was injured, back on his feet. The referee blows the whistle and the puck out will be taken.
Come on, Kevin! Come on, Kevin, in the net! Come on, O'Toole!
PJ Cuddy back in his position as John Lyons pucks out. Fionn O'Sullivan pulled, sent back up by Liam Donoghue. Keith Horgan beaten to the pole. Parry Cuddy across to this side of the field. Weak shot by Mick O'Sullivan. But Castletown coming on the attack once again. David McLaughlin eventually got the ball away to Joe Morris. Joe Morris Cross to the far side. Michael Healy's shot only goes into the goalkeeper's hands. Under pressure. Shot blocked down. And well blocked down by Kevin Flynn. Now a chance for O'Toole's. Ball back to Kevin Flynn. A shot. A goal by Kevin Flynn. He pulled first time on the ball and it went right into the far corner of the net. Well, the goalkeeper had the ball. He was tackled by two players. Flynn blocked him down. The ball broke back to Flynn. He pulled first time and the ball was in the net. 2-6 to Castletown. 1-5 to O'Toole. A great goal by the number 15. 10 minutes into the second half. Joe Morris comes down with that ball. Chased by David Cuddy. He needs a bit of help. They're all pulling. Keith Wilson was pulling there, but the referee is going to throw the ball in. O'Toole's waiting to bring in a sub, I think, on the far side, but the play goes on. Wilson loses the ball to David Cuddy. The Cuddy in turn loses it, and the ball breaks to Cyril Cuddy. Cyril Cuddy hand passes it forward. Parry Cuddy going forward. Here's Parry Cuddy. Still Cuddy going through, hand passes it across, only as far as O'Toole's player. Pat Phelan pulled on it. Cuddy once again, the ball is beaten out. Parry Cuddy again with this shot has gone in into the hand of the goalkeeper, Brendan McLaughlin. And a good clearance under pressure. Back comes Gerard Cuddy. Keith Wilson is in there. Here's Parry Cuddy. The ball knocked away from him over to the far side of the field. Ball not gone out of play. Paul Donoghue gets the return pass from Sean Kearns. Now O'Toole's have come to life. Drive that ball over here to Kevin Flynn. Kevin Flynn around his man. Kevin Flynn going for goal. The fullback comes out, a shot. A goal by Kevin Flynn. Along the ground the ball went and John Lyons was too high up. The ball went under him and into the back of the net. 2 goals for Kevin Flynn brings them back into the game at 2-6 to 2-5. They're only a point behind. Great run and a great score by Kevin Flynn, number 15. Here come O'Toole once again. Flynn comes out, he won't reach the ball. Or maybe he will. PJ Cuddy comes away for Castletown. Martin Phelan, the ball goes across to the far side. Here come Castletown once again. Parry Cuddy. Ball goes astray. Dave McLaughlin's pass goes to Joe Morris. He kicks the ball forward. Michael Healy comes out to meet the ball and passes the ball inside. The full back was there. John Cuddy, he did well. Ball flicked over to the far side. Here comes Paul Gettings. His own man was in the way, but Gettings gets the ball near the sideline. It reaches Keith Horgan. Horgan sends O'Toole on the attack. Kevin Flynn is on the end of this one again. The ball goes into the goalkeeper and he clears it back up the field. Game really coming to life now. Joe Morris did well. Nudges the ball forward. Paul O'Donoghue's shot goes in. The goalkeeper comes out. Almost taken off the goal line. The referee gives a free out, however, for a square ball. As Damien Hernan was on the end of that one, but in the square before the ball, and the referee gives the free out to Castletown. 2-6 to 2-5. 13 and a half minutes gone in the second half.
Come on, lad!
John Lyons with the free. Sean Kearns comes to meet it. Falls over his own player, nudges it forward. Cyril Cuddy back up for Castletown. High tackle, front tackle there, says the referee on the Castletown player who's on the ground injured. And Castletown win the free. Mick O'Sullivan, the man down injured.
Come on, Toole, lad!
Cuddy with the free for Castletown. He's side just a pint ahead at this stage. We're going into the last quarter of the game. The ball dropping in short. Breaks out here to Dave McLaughlin. Gets room to swing and clears the ball. It's a good clearance across the far side. Sir Cuddy goes over his head. Michael Healy comes out. Joe Morris pulls, but the ball was well gone. Shiner Brennan is beaten. Corey Cuddy loses it to Shiner. Half the referee. The referee blows, he will have to throw the ball in. Shiner gets the pull. The ball breaks to Kevin Flynn. 2-goal Kevin. Coming inside, Martin Phelan. Now he's going to go around him again. And passes the ball back out. Damien Hernan. Hernan takes a shot. The ball is going into the ball from his hand. Takes it down, clears it. Martin Phelan gets the clearance. Near his end line. The ball is not gone out. The umpire is having a good look. It's gone out now and it's gone wide. John Lyons took down that ball under his own crossbar and under pressure barely got it cleared in time. 2-6 to Castletown, 2-5 to O'Toole's. 14 and a half minutes left in the game. O'Toole's having been out of the game for so long, back in it now in a big way. Here they come again. Paul Cuddy breaks up that attack, sends Castletown on the attack. Pat Phelan gets around Aidan Mulligan. Phelan going towards the goal. Mulligan trying to stop him a shot. A goal by Pat Phelan! A goal for Castletown by Pat Phelan. He got that ball 40 metres out. He ran towards the goal. Aidan Mulligan chased him and harried him all the way. And he sent the ball past the goalkeeper, who should really have blocked it. I think the ball was coming at him, but it ended up past Brendan McLaughlin into the back of the net. 3-6 to 2-5. Castletown ahead. Paul Cuddy once again. Sending the ball forward. Matty Cuddy brings it down. Keith Wilson is there. The ball breaks inside. Paddy Phelan once again. Castletown player down injured on the ground up at the other end of the pitch. Here come Castletown again inside. Pat Pringle. A shot off the goalkeeper, didn't know much about it. Paul Gettings clears it. Pat Pringle near his own end line. Takes a side step and clears the ball up the field. Castletown player still on the ground. Here comes Joe Morris. He's getting to his feet now, the Castletown player. Morris trying to make progress. Still has the ball, he's being pulled and dragged and within the free. Quick free taken, referee won't allow it. Referee is going in to talk to his umpires about that player who was, or is he? About that player who was down injured. Yes, he's having a word with the umpires. A few of the Castletown players having words with James E. Brennan. Now they've gone away. The umpire is still talking to the referee is still talking to the umpire. The player is back on his feet. John Cuddy it is, and the referee wants James E. Brennan as well, I think. He may want to talk to the two players, and the notebook is out. So Paul Cuddy and James E. Brennan being spoken to by the referee and having their names taken. Hopefully that's all will happen. So free into O'Toole's. They're 4 points behind, and Shiner has to come back out to take the free. The referee running back out the field now and deciding the free will be taken from the 65-metre line. Habinari, the linesman, pointing out where the free should be taken from. James E. Brennan with a free. Didn't catch it terribly well. The ball goes inside. Damien Hernan pulls. Kevin Flynn pulls. The ball goes in and is cleared by John O'Sullivan. Here's Joe Morris. Throw Toole. Back in again, of course. Kevin Flynn. Damien Hernan. A shot from Hernan. It's gone right, left of the post and wide. 3-6 to Castletown. 2-5 to O'Toole. Just over 10 minutes left. John Lyons to puck out for Castletown. Well, O'Toole were going to bring in a sub a while back. It doesn't look like he's going to come in now. He's still standing on the sideline. Here come Castletown once again. The ball is flicked back to Fionn O'Sullivan. He's going back away from the goal now. Decides to hit the ball, a high ball, dropping in across in front of the post. Dave Mulligan did well. They play football in O'Toole as well by the looks of things. Davy McLaughlin. Cross into the centre, good pass. Pete Wilson. Eamon Kirwan. Oh, well down, blocked by Joe Morris. The ball breaks to Fionn O'Sullivan. There's David Cuddy. David Cuddy a shot, and David Cuddy a foul. Good point by number 10, David Cuddy. Looks like he's playing centre field now for the Castletown men. 3-7 to Castletown, 2-5 to O'Toole's. Puck out coming to this side of the field. Kevin Flynn goes past him. Paul Donoghue overran the ball, but Flynn has no hurry, kicks it into the centre. Martin Phelan. Oh, wild one there by Paul Cuddy over the sideline ball for O'Toole. 10 minutes left in the game. 3-7 to 2-5, Castletown ahead. Dave McLaughlin, number 5, just outside his own 65-metre line. Just in front of the Castletown dugout. And a good one to Michael Healy. Sean Kearns in fact. Kearns loses the ball, Joe Morris is there. Back to McLaughlin. Davy drives that ball forward. Michael Healy on the end of this one. Hernian is there as well. Ball breaks inside. John O'Sullivan nudges it forward. Kevin Flynn beats Paul Cuddy to the pull. But Castletown come away with the ball. John O'Sullivan out over the sideline. Sideline ball for O'Toole's. Liam Donoghue, number 7, hands it to Jamesy. Jamesy Shiner Brennan will take the sideline cut for O'Toole's. 3-7 to 2-5. 7.5 minutes to go. Good cut by Shiner. Dropping way in. Michael Healy came to meet it. Damien Hernan has it. Hand passes across to Sean Kearns. Kearns runs onto it. Kearns shot well blocked down. Good works by the backs. And Castletown come away. Paul Cuddy's hand pass. Cyril Cuddy playing on this side of the field. Driving it forward to Parry Cuddy. Fionn O'Sullivan is beaten to the pull and it comes to number 10. Michael Healy. Shiner Brennan moving forward now. Playing further up the field. A shot from Shiner Brennan goes in and goes over the bar. Shiner playing in the half forward line. Number 12, Keith Horgan, gone to midfield. In fact, Shiner has gone in corner forward. Liam Donoghue came to meet that puck, but the ball got stuck in the ground. He's still trying to bring it forward. Chopped down by the Dublin man. Free into Castletown. 3-7 to 2-6. And just 6 minutes left. Paul Cuddy with this free for Castletown. 65 metres out from the goal. Sends it in high, sends it to the left and sends it just wide.
Come on, Baldy! Come on, Joey, win this ball. Come on.
Puck out taken by Bob McLaughlin, Brendan McLaughlin. Off of Paul Cuddy's hand. John Cuddy, the full-back, to Paul Cuddy, drives it forward. Sean Kellens cuts it back out for O'Toole, sends it back on the attack. Here's Shiner. Paul Donoghue kicks it forward. The goalkeeper did well. Cyril Cuddy and past it clear. So Paul Cuddy, good stop by the goalkeeper there, and a good clearance. Aidan Mulligan. Heavy feeling for Castletown, pushed in the back. Referee doesn't give the free. Well, Holt gets it in the second attempt. David McLaughlin did well to block that ball and passed it forward. Two players there from O'Toole. Keith Wilson is the man who cleared it. Kevin Flynn is fouled as he was trying to go through. Shiner will take the free. Another Castletown player down injured and under us here. He's back up though, Paddy Phelan. Sub coming in for O'Toole's. Number 7, Liam Donoghue is going off, and Shiner sends that ball over the bar. Number 18 is Dominic O'Reilly, and Liam Donoghue has gone off. So a goal between the teams. Dominic O'Reilly, 18, gone in the half-back line. 4 minutes and a quarter to go, 3-7 to 2-7. John Lyons pucking out for Castletown. Fionn O'Sullivan. Dom O'Reilly now is there in the action already, as O'Sullivan goes round him and goes on a solo run. Still Fionn O'Sullivan. Can he finish it off? The ball breaks into the centre. Keith Horgan comes. Not Keith Horgan, but Keith Wilson. He wins the free for O'Toole. The goalkeeper, Brendan McLaughlin, is coming out to take it. Castletown a goal ahead. 3.5 minutes left. So 47 metres out from his own goal, Brendan McLaughlin. The wind freshening. Straight in front of the post. McLaughlin gives it plenty of height. Drops it towards the right. It's gone over the end line. It's gone wide. A great shot, but the direction was slightly off. Nothing the forwards inside could do. Shiner Brennan at full forward for O'Toole. And only 4 forwards inside the midfield area. Fionn O'Sullivan. Joe Morris trying to nip the ball away. Sullivan nudges it forward. Corey Cuddy beaten to the pull. Keith Horgan drives it forward for O'Toole's. Now a chance here. Joe Morris sends that ball in and sends it over the bar. Yes. Joe Morris, number 11, score at that time. 2 points between the teams. 2.25 minutes left. John Lyons pucking out. Ball breaks down. Castletown coming forward once again. David Cuddy sends that ball in. It's going in and it's gone all the way over the bar. Great point by number 10, David Cuddy. He got a knock just before he hit that ball. I think he was waiting for the referee to blow. The referee didn't blow and David struck the ball over the bar. A goal between the teams and under 2 minutes left. Puck out comes to Kevin Flynn. Puts it on Martin Phelan or Duffy. Phelan halts his progress. The referee gives the free and 4-2. Shiner Brennan comes out to take it from full forward. Under 1.5 minutes left. Shiner will drop this one in, I think, will he? It's gone in and it's gone over the bar. Time for O'Toole's. 2 points between the teams once again. Maybe they're hoping a goal will come. Little over 1 minute left. Castletown hanging on. John Lyons pucking out in the last minute of the game. O'Toole's 2 points behind. Here they come again. Keith Wilson, he had a good game. This is number 18, Dom O'Reilly, who has just come in. Shiner hand passed it on, good. Oh, Keith Horgan
Corrigan was in hard luck there. Here come Castletown once again. Bob Delaney drives that ball forward. Aidan Mulligan hand passed it out. Keith Wilson did well to get the ball up and clear it. Sean Kearns on the ground but doing well. Back forward. Bob Delaney sends it back up for Castletown. Paul Gettings, the other number 2, only as far as the Castletown player. David Cuddy going forward, hand pass it to Cyril Cuddy. Not Cyril, it's Corey Cuddy. Corey Cuddy over to the side of the field. Mick O'Sullivan is 13. Mick O'Sullivan takes a shot and sends the ball to the right and wide. Into injury time, 3-8 to Castletown, 2-9 to O'Toole's. Up to the referee now, what time is left? Ball is pucked out, play continues. O'Toole's need a goal. Points are no good at this stage, they're 2 behind. Damien Herning has been and passed it back to Joe Morris. Morris gets that ball forward. Kevin Flynn, can he stop it? He does. He's coming away from the goal. Martin Phelan is sticking with him. John O'Sullivan has switched wings. Sideline cut to O'Toole's. Quick one taken to Shiner Brennan. Shiner drops it across in front of the post. They're all in there. Sean Kearns was there with the ball is taken away by Paul Cuddy. Referee looks at his watch as Paul Cuddy comes up the field for Castletown. Still Paul Cuddy, hand pass it to Cyril Cuddy. A minute of injury time played and Castletown have done it. Castletown have reached the final of the Leinster Club Championship sponsored by AIB. They have beaten the Dublin champions O'Toole on a scoreline. Castletown 3-8, O'Toole's 2-9. And on the balance of the 60 minutes, a well-deserved victory for the Leishman. So they've defeated the Wexford champions, now they've defeated the Dublin champions, and they go forward to the Leinster final, and there they will play either the Kilkenny or the Offaly champions. Castletown 3-8, O'Toole's 2-9.